Big Local event. I'm going to introduce our speakers and presenters for this evening, and I want you, before they come on stage to present the evening, I want you all to give a nice big round of applause to make them excited and pumped up. So 1, 2, 3, round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. So please welcome Serena, Anjali and Rhys to the stage, who will take over this evening. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, how are we all doing today? We all good? Yeah. So, good evening. I'm Serena and thanks for coming. And welcome to our Heston West Big Local Community Volunteer Awards 2018. Firstly, let's give it up to Kapil Lund and Rajveer for their amazing performance. Tonight we have a jam-packed evening, an inspiring lineup showcasing our volunteers' journeys as well as a few performances, and we have the grand opening of our Made in Heston West film documentary.
Hello, I'm Anjali Palmer. This evening we are celebrating our volunteers' successes and achievements in bringing our community together. We would like to welcome everyone here and hope you have a great evening.
Our volunteers here tonight have demonstrated passion, drive, determination and clear motivation. Tonight we stand together to recognise and celebrate our children's, family and our own achievement in making a real difference to our community. Tonight I hope you all have a wonderful time in joining us to celebrate our community champions.
So, hey, I'm Rhys, by the way. Not sure if you guys knew. On each table, you will have the event agenda and programme guide. We will then continue with Brooke and Haroon introducing the Made in Heston West documentary, which, just saying, it's amazing. Definitely worth the watch. This will then be followed by presentations by our research and summer school teams. It's filled with information, definitely worth listening to. We'll then enjoy a performance extravaganza by Huzayma, and this will be followed by volunteer stories, documenting their personal journeys and stories about their involvement in the Heston West Big Local.
Thanks, Rhys. We will then complete the evening by presenting our valued volunteers with their deserved awards and also present the Darrell Clark Community Awards. These were nominated by the public to recognise and celebrate exceptional youth and adult leadership and helping transform our local community and lives. This year, we had over 150 votes and 9 nominations.
But before we begin, we would like to take a moment to remember our dear friend and big local supporter, Maria Pedro, the former Deputy Lieutenant of London Borough of Hounslow, the Queen's representative. She sadly passed away earlier this month after a short battle with cancer. Prior to her work as Deputy Lieutenant, Maria had previously worked as a PR and media specialist, working within the voluntary and private sectors, most notably with the NSPCC and Full Stop campaigns.
Maria was also involved in supporting many other charities and organisations such as the RSPCA, the Scouts Association, the Ramblers, Combat Stress, Army Cadets, and many others. Maria also supported homeless young people, often sharing her own personal experience growing up in care, to inspire and help young people achieve their dreams, whatever the circumstances. In April 2017, Maria got involved with Big Local and soon after delivered an inspiring and educational speech at the Queen's 90th birthday. It was well received by many residents around the Babson Community Centre.
In addition, Maria was interviewed by myself and Serena last year at our film club about her role and future ambitions. In May 2018, Maria supported and helped organise our Big Local Commonwealth community event, held at Cranford Community College. Around 350 local residents attended the function to celebrate.
Maria Pedro was a true inspiration, a champion, and will be greatly missed by all. Her passion, energy, and drive to make a real difference to our community will never be forgotten. Her legacy shall live on in all the people she helped and supported over the years. Thank you. So tonight we are bringing together all our big local families to unite and celebrate our successes in the community.
The Big Local Made in Heston West Film Club has been working incredibly hard over the past few months to develop a film to document our stories and journey so far. We split the documentary in 3 parts, and to introduce this brilliant documentary is the brilliant Brooke and awesome Haroon. Please warmly welcome them both to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brooke Smith, and I've been working with Heston West Big Local for 3 years. I've been attending Made in Heston West for 6 months. In this short time, I have learned many skills in front of the camera and behind. I've gained camera, sound, and editing skills. In the film club, we have been working on a documentary which we would love to share with you. I'll pass you on to Haroon, who has a bit more information.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 3rd annual awards evening. My name is Haroon Lukka, and I've been involved with Made in Heston West for about 2 years now. The Made in Heston West project is a collaboration between Blaze Singh, the CEO of May TV, and the Heston West Big Local project, aiming to get youth involved in media and filmmaking and develop skills, such as camera, sound, and acting. We have had loads of young people attending Sunday sessions, including myself, soon becoming youth action volunteers who have truly made a difference in our local area and our local community. We hope you enjoy our Made in Heston West documentary.
The Made in Heston West Bring It All Together documentary is in memory of our dear friend and support, Maria Pedro.
She was an inspiration and a much-loved member of our community.
We thank her for all she's done, helping and supporting members of our community.
She'll be dearly missed.
My name is Maria Pedro, Representative Deputy Lieutenant for the London Borough of Hounslow, and we're bringing it all together for the Heston West Big Local.
£1 million has been kindly invested by Big Local Trust to help our community grow and flourish in the next 10 years and beyond. The Big Local was given the green light by Local Trust in 2012 and officially started in 2015. Heston West Big Local is a partnership of local residents and local stakeholders. Members of the board have volunteered to see the funding allocated to Heston West, and we are currently supported by Berkeley Academy. Our main objective of the Big Local is to help transform the look and feel of our community with health and well-being as our focus. In the past few years, we've been involved in encouraging families, older residents, and young people.
Seeing myself on camera. I'm being serious as well, you know. People think I avoid an interview. No, I just don't really like doing them. But let's be honest. I know you're all looking forward to watching the next couple of parts of this amazing documentary. But now I'd like to introduce the amazing Abbie, angelic Anjali, spectacular Simran to the stage, where they will deliver a short presentation about their summer research project for a Big Local.
Do you want me to get that one? So you just want? No? I don't want to do it. Guys, is it working? Is it on? Flip the switch. There we go. I think it should be. There we go. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anjali, and I'm here with Simran and Abbie. Over the summer, we had the privilege to take part in the Heston West Big Local Health and Wellbeing Research Project. Our aim for this project was to create a Heston West Big Local story that was not only important in highlighting our current achievements, but it would also act as a reflection as to how Heston West Big Local would continue to grow in the future. This is important because it would allow us to track our progress and the ongoing successes and efforts from everyone within the community.
Personally, since being part of Heston West Big Local, I've been able to grow exceptionally. And I hope that we can inspire many young people to get involved as it opens an infinite amount of opportunities.
Before we went out to ask our questions, we had to plan. We brainstormed questions for hours, focusing on a different group each time. The bingo club, the cooking club, the yoga club, we had a new list of questions for all of them. Alongside all of this, we also planned case studies on some of our young volunteers and delivery partners. It was a great opportunity to find out more about other people's roles in the Heston West Big Local and their opinions on them. Obviously, with opportunities like this, I think it's amazing. During our planning stage, we had the chance to go to the Big Local headquarters in London and take part with the professional researchers. They were able to give us some tips on conducting our research. It's an opportunity that not many young people get, so we took full advantage of it and incorporated their advice into our research and planning. It helped us to ensure that we were asking our questions clearly and narrowing them down to our core focuses.
In our research project over the summer, we collected data through various forms such as surveys, focus groups, and one-to-one interviews, which are case studies. This gave us more of an insight on what Heston West is. We went to many clubs such as bingo and yoga clubs, and we were asking members various questions about their views at their clubs to their experiences and opinions about Heston West as a whole. We have found out that over 90% of the volunteers felt that volunteering at Heston West Big Local has helped them gain confidence and communication skills, which are not only skills that are present for now, but in the future. We have built upon our research skills and we've helped each other develop our outreach skills when we were working together in the community. Through this remarkable experience of being a youth researcher, it has taught me the idea of awareness and how much being in Heston West Big Local has brought so many experiences, not only for me, but for hopefully everyone here, and how much of a positive and uplifting impact that it has to all of us. We want to say thank you to Taz, as we're absolutely grateful to be given this opportunity. And we want to say thank you to everyone who has contributed to this project, and it is really appreciated. Hope you have a lovely night.
Thank
Thanks guys, that was great. Let's give them another round of applause. Next up, we have a presentation about our Big Local and Bounce Theatre Summer School, which some others, as well as myself, had the pleasure of being a part of. To tell you a bit more about it is the joyous Juhi, the happy Harpreet, the super Shariq, and the marvellous Megha. Give it up for them.
My name is Shariq.
Never mind.
There's another microphone.
My name is Shariq, and this was my first year working at Bank Theatre, where the overall theme was growth of mind and mental positivity. It's a crucial theme which is often overlooked, and one that contributes significantly to one's mental health. This summer was full of amazing activities such as art, drama, cooking, and so much more. Now, we'll take you through our 4 weeks at Bank Theatre and our favourite memories there too.
Hi, my name's Juhi Kumra, and I had the privilege of taking on the role of the lead drama facilitator. Every day, the children would walk through the door and come in with enthusiasm and spirit I've never witnessed before. I would ask them to do the strangest things in the name of drama, i.e. dancing around like a ballerina, or telling jokes, or making a rap about vegetables. Some even went through the extra mile to choreograph a dance. They all inspired me. My favourite memory of this year's Bounce Theatre Summer School was definitely Comedy Week. In order to make sure that the children understand the importance of laughter and joy, for obvious reasons, we had to get practical and laugh loads ourselves. We told jokes and created Charlie Chaplin-esque mimes. Some were so horrible they were funny, but watching them fake laugh with their fellow friends was the nicest thing I've ever seen. It was very warm. I've learned a lot through Bounce, and I've gained many skills. I've learned to be more organised. I've learned to manage my time, especially when I'm running late on a session and I can watch the children eagerly stare at their lunch boxes waiting to go on to break. But most importantly, I've learned patience and acceptance. I've been able to understand the way their little minds work to some extent, and have been able to act like a 10-year-old with no care about what anyone thinks. Through volunteering, I've been able to earn a job a job that I love, a job that lets me spread my love for theatre and drama to a younger generation, and I wouldn't have been able to gain all these skills without TAS and volunteering. So thank you.
Hello everyone, my name's Harpreet. Being the creative leader has meant that I've spent 4 weeks brainstorming, laughing, chatting, colouring, thinking and gluing everywhere. Being able to experience such a unique and versatile day is from glitter streaked all over our faces to singing birthday cards, signing birthday cards and throwing surprise parties. Being an art leader has allowed me to get in touch with my inner 12-year-old self while heightening my planning and preparation skills. I would like to say a massive thank you to the Big Local for giving me this opportunity to allow me to flourish my artistic skills. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Megha, and this marks the second year and third project with Bounce Theatre. I had the privilege of spending 3 lovely weeks surrounded by many creative individuals as well as constructive chaos. Of the 4 weeks, my favourite had to be the week of sun and air. Mental health and our well-being was the focal point, something that's incredibly close to me, and it brought me joy in being able to discuss and expand on such topics with our future generation. Each day we tried to include a short little lesson into each session, something that both the children and I enjoyed thoroughly. Being able to hold a presentation about natural vitamins or the importance of smiling meant that they could take home a new piece of information every day. It felt the most rewarding when the children would come up to me throughout the day, still remembering an absurd factoid or something else we had taught them. Being able to have this experience gave me both an opportunity to splurge on more expensive coffee, as well as management skills. Planning lessons and creative art sessions based around such wide themes once again unlocked the doors of creativity in my ever-crowded, equation-clouded mind. And without this opportunity, I would never have been able to spend my summer in a more glitter-filled way. Being rewarded for our long-term commitment at Heston West Big Local has been both a physical and emotional journey that all of us are incredibly proud of and thankful for. So thank you.
Stranger to the dark, hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are, but won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we're glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets, here's my skin. Won't fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We'll burn them through the barricade and we'll die for the sun. Yeah, that's where we pick up, but won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come, yeah. And I'm marching on to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen, This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Marching on, marching, marching on. This is me. This is me.
So can we have it one more time for her Huzayma, please? Amazing performance, amazing. So
we will be introducing the speakers, Vijay and Sanjay. Vijay is one of our youngest volunteers. He started at 8 years old and since has helped at number of events, also encouraging other children his age to get involved. Sanjay has been active in our creative clubs and summer schools for the past few years and recently took the step up to volunteer. Let's hear it up for Vijay and Sanjay.
Why don't I just hold you? Hi, my name is Sanjay and I'm 12 years old.
Hi, my name is Vijay and I am 10 years old.
I have been volunteering for the Heston West Big Local since the summer holidays and have been brave and taking part in family events and helping people get involved.
I've been volunteering for the Big Local for a year and a half. I also have been taking part in family events and encouraged to be helping at the community events.
I have also taken part in the Bounce Theatre Summer School and enjoyed it and made many new friends. I learned new skills and gained new experiences, like going on trips and leading activities. The young workers at the summer school were brilliant. We really appreciate Megha, Juhi, Shariq, Harpreet and Serena, and also Rachel and the rest of the amazing team for making our summer a summer to remember.
Meanwhile, I have been taking part in the events such as walking football, healthy cooking, and also we recently helped at the Cranberry Festival, Travelers Barbecue, Halloween Film Night, and community cleanup days. By volunteering, I felt a sense of pride and happiness, and also made loads of friends, and now feel safer as I know loads of my community.
We have also been on trips such as Littlehampton Beach and recently Southend-on-Sea. An amazing 250 people attended from the Heston West community.
I have enjoyed helping out with the Heston West, and as I grow older, I would help out more as I really enjoy it. I am proud to be part of Big Local, and my dream is one day to lead my own community project in football.
Although I've helped out for a short period of time, the experience has been breathtaking. I love to get involved and feel better supported by my community. We hope you liked our presentation. Also, my friend Vijay would like to make an announcement.
From January 2019, we're going to kick off a new Heston West Big Local youth football team from year groups year 5 to year 6. And we'll be doing it at Berkeley Academy after school. If you or your child are interested in getting involved, please speak with Tad for more information. Flyers are coming out soon.
Thank you for believing in us. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Well done, guys. How good was that? Right, so next up we have Labour and Emaan. They are dedicated, hard-working volunteers and have been involved for quite a while. And Labour has even started her own debate nights. So let's give it up for them. Woo!
Hi, I'm Liba and I have been a volunteer for 2 years and now I'm a committee member.
Hi, I'm Emaan and I have been volunteering for 16 months now.
Before we start our speech, the mood here is kind of quiet and at awards evening, it needs to be very fun, like it's an awards evening after all. So on the count of 3, could everyone shout Heston West Big Local? 1, 2, 3. I really couldn't hear that, could you?
No, not really.
One more time. 3, 2, 1. That's more like it. So, I have done a lot with Heston West, more to come. However, being able to lead my own debate sessions, which have achieved so much, is so special. I have been leading debate nights for nearly a year, which is so crazy, and to be able to take my group to Parliament and debate in front of the local MP is such a special, amazing experience to have. Being able to see my little flowers blossom into confident young adults, even though they're the same age as me, really makes me proud.
I have been going to debates night for a long time now, and it's helped boost my confidence a lot. I was first inspired to join debates night when I saw everyone speak in Parliament. Everyone seemed so confident, and I want to improve my speaking skills as well, and be able to confidently speak in front of a big crowd.
One of the people who attend my debate sessions is Lerin Bajaj. She has been attending my sessions and I also awarded her for her speech and confidence levels changing so much. And to see her lead her own project in the same structure in the summer holidays really made me proud. In general, all of them have been attending debate nights and being able to see their ability to speak to people without saying filler words outside of debate nights is just so uplifting for me to hear. For example, Emaan, she would say like every 2 seconds. However, now she speaks in a formal way, even when we're at home together, which really makes me happy. So because of debate nights, they all have changed.
Thank you, Labour. Labour has this rule of never using filler words such as like, basically, and because. And honestly, at first it was hard. As she's already mentioned, I use those words a lot. However, over time, along with my confidence, my speaking has kind of improved as well.
Besides debate nights, we've done a lot with Heston West, right, Emaan?
Right.
For example, the cleanup day.
And the recent barbecue when that happened.
The cleanup day was an amazing experience to be able to talk with volunteers from different age groups and to be able to benefit the Brabazon community by picking litter. However, being able to give roses to the residents as Valentine's Day was near showed the love Heston West has for the community.
Each event held by Heston West brings the community together, which is all what Heston West is about, helping the community. And at the recent consultation event, it also gave the people of the community a chance to feedback and tell us about their experiences.
Heston West has given us a wide range of opportunities that so many people in our age group don't have, and we cannot be more grateful than we already are.
We would like to thank Heston West for turning us into the people who are able to stand here and present our experiences in front of all of you.
I would personally like to thank Neha Soni and Simran as they both gave me a lot of advice to carry on with debate nights. Also, I would like to thank Juhi, as without her ray of sunshine, the production Romeo and Juliet would be incomplete.
Also, thank you, Taz, as you've given us amazing opportunities, and without you, we wouldn't be where we are today.
I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you, Heston West.
So our next speaker tonight, he's been with Big Local for about 3 years now. I've known him most of that time as well. It's not been fun, let's be honest. But he's a joker, literally. Wherever he goes, he tells jokes. He's probably one of the funniest people I know. Callum, get on the stage now, please.
Hi everyone, how are we all doing? I'd like to start off by saying thank you for all coming tonight and have a wonderful night. My volunteering experience has been amazing. I've done a range of activities during the 3 years I have been doing volunteering for. Back in 2016 was my first ever event. Was the Queen's birthday, and I came up to see what's happening down at the community centre. Then I looked around, and then I met this person called Taz, of course. Everyone knows him, I hope. I got to plan my own event, for example, or I have done the clean-up event. It was amazing, and we have had over 20 or 50 people have doing the community event. I've liked volunteering for quite a long time now. So I joined because I had nothing to do at home, and I've been sitting on or playing on my phone all the time, and so I got in the mood to help other people in the community. And yeah, thank you.
Next up, we have James. He's been a volunteer for around 8 months now and has been involved in many things, such as clean-up days and the debate nights. So let's give it up for James. Woo!
It is a great pleasure today to talk and express my gratitude to the many I know in my community. 1 year ago, I was experiencing moments of despair and horrors that till this day I remember. I was deteriorating in every aspect of my life, and I thought recovery was not an option. But in lost hopes, a man called Taz gave me a lesson that humanity was alive. This made me proceed in life in a group of similar alike people. I felt, once in a long time, happy, confident, and ready to thrive. But what must be highlighted in day of time is a London where many youthful kids are being bullied and divided by their identity. But who's there to help them in times of despair and horrors? What we as a community must do is stand together with other communities and combat bullying. We must stop the division. We must stop the hatred. We must stand for difference and our different identities. I believe if young people and adults in this community work together, volunteer together, we will improve the many that suffer every day and others in the community that suffer. Thank you.
Next up, we have Sharanjit Kaur. Sharanjit has been involved with the Big Local for the past 2 years. She's always coming up with new ideas to help people and is also encouraging others to get involved. Her passion and love for the community is shown in all she does. Please welcome Sharon to the stage.
Hi, my name is Sharanjit Kaur. I've been volunteering in Heston Big Local for 2 years and a half. Heston Big Local has taught me a lot of things in life. Let me take you on a journey. A few years ago, I was new in England. I was really shy and scared to talk in front of people. And one of my friends advised me to join Heston Big Local. I started by being involved with the film club. The film club was a great experience for me because I learned so many new skills such as editing and camera skills, which allowed me to do things that I never did before. For example, creating my own YouTube channel. Due to the film club, I was able to communicate to people that I never met before. For example, last year, we went to the BFI, British Film Institute, and there we met Amit Channa. Also, I got the chance to work with our local MPs, such as Seema Malhotra. It was a very good experience, as it showed me the world behind the camera. Slowly, from the film club, I became a volunteer, and I also got involved with Big Local Youth Action Team, and many more. After that, my confidence boosted rapidly. Heston West Big Local has allowed me to do things that I could never imagine, such as speaking at the Parliament. Yes, I spoke in the Parliament at the age of 13, and personally I believe that this was a great opportunity for me. Not just that, but also other things such as door knocking, clean-up days, and community barbecues. These simple activities made a huge difference in my life. Heston West Big Local has helped me to be a better person. Now, I also run my own club with Ruby Burridge and Sharanjit Kaur called Youth Public Speaking Club. I tried to run this club because of one thing that I enjoyed doing within Heston West Big Local, which was to bring different ages, cultures, and communities together. I got the idea of this club from our last legacy meeting, where most people said that they wanted to see more intergenerational clubs. I feel very proud of myself as I'm a part of this lovely family. All together, we can make a change. And before I end my speech, I would like to say a huge thank you to Taz and everybody else at the Heston West Big Local. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy your evening.
Next up, we have Emaan. She has a bubbly, fun personality and always has a smile on her face. She's been involved with many things, such as the crime workshops and debate nights and the Romeo and Juliet performance. So let's give it up for Emaan. Woo!
Hi, I'm Emaan, and I've been volunteering in Heston West for around a year now. I remember my first day when I came in 2 weeks before our last awards evening to join in and help out. I have to say, I was a little bit nervous at first, but Taz was really welcoming, which made everything a lot better. One of the main things I've done in Heston West and have enjoyed being a part of is our play which we performed last year at the end of July. It was called Romeo and Juliet. I had the honor of playing Juliet, and honestly, it was an amazing experience for me. Even though it was just a role, I had the opportunity to learn so much about myself in those 3 months. Before I joined Heston West, I was extremely shy and 100% socially awkward. I couldn't talk to anyone that I didn't know. If I was lost, I would just wait for help instead of going and finding help. When we were in the process of constructing our play, our directors, Juhi and Huzayma, announced our roles to us after the auditions. She left my character to the end, and when I heard my name, I was shocked, seriously shocked. But at the same time, I felt blessed. I felt blessed that someone cared enough to help me go on a journey in which I would grow and learn about myself. For example, I wasn't aware that my voice could stretch to a point where you could hear me from here to the back of this room without a mic. You're probably looking at me right now and thinking that's not very loud, but for me that definitely is. By the end, I was a completely different person, but I realized that that's who I'm meant to be. My message for everybody out there who is like the old me is for you to go and get out into the world on a journey like I did and find out who you are meant to be. On that note, I would like to say thank you to Taz, Juhi and Huzayma for helping me reach my full potential. Thank you.
Can we have it one more time for Mum, please? Beautiful speech. So thank you all the speakers that have done their speeches. Now we're going to move on to part 2 of our Bringing It All Together documentary.
Residents, we have
Sorry for that, brief mishap. We forgot that we muted the sound. But again, thank you everyone who's done that done their speeches. Here's part 2 of Bringing It All Together documentary.
To date, we have engaged with over 1,400 residents. We have around 35 active youth action members, have delivered 70 activities, ran over 50 community events, small and big. Together we've collected over 90 bags of rubbish and have racked up over 1,500 voluntary hours.
At the moment, for the Big Local, we're working on developing our legacy, and it's been on the cards now for at least nearly a year. And what's really interesting is that we engaged our youth action team as well as our committee and the other people as well to really figure out what is the next step for the Heston West Big Local. And for us, I feel now we've got that, and I'm happy to announce that we'll be an organisation sort of setting up potentially called Arch. And this organisation will aim to engage people within the arts, reaching out into communities and also to improve health and well-being and happiness. So we now found our sort of core aim for our legacy, and now we're working towards sort of building that.
So now we'll be introducing more speakers, and I'll be presenting Alexandra. Alexandra has been involved supporting our community for the past few years. She has helped set up the Kids Fun Club, which has grown over the past year and is one of the most successful projects. Her children are also volunteers too. Alexandra is bubbly, supportive, and super kind. Please give Alex a warm welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Okay. First of all, I want to thank God because everything that He's done in my life. He's the one that inspires me to do all these projects. And of course, with the help of a big local and TAS, I was able to make it happen. As a parent of 3 kids, I noticed there was not many after-school clubs available, especially at low cost. I was sad to see children go home, sit in front of a TV, or parents are struggling to pick them up on time because of work schedules. It was then that I thought we needed something to plug the gap, and Kids Fun Club was born. The sessions are designed to be fun and at the same time a learning place where kids can be kids. We've created a tiny community of future leader volunteers. We emphasize on healthy eating, which contributes to a healthy body and mind. We encourage them to eat 5 a day, and if they refuse, well, we tell them no sweets for you at the end, and that usually gets them eating their fruit. We now have an average of 16 children attending on a weekly basis, plus 2 young volunteers, which is really encouraging as we only had a few when we started, so it's growing nicely. I truly encourage people to come and help out our club. Imagine the difference we are making on these children. With more help, how much more can their lives change? I was also part of the recent summer school project. I want to thank Rachel for the opportunity. It was loads of fun. It made me feel young again. It was a great learning experience. I've also been on cleanup days, and I've attended big local meetings where I could see how ideas generated and all the hard work it involves to make our community a success. It was lovely to meet all these people. Volunteering has enabled me to grow as a person, improve my communication and other skills. Also, through the big local, I was able to find a job. I really feel as part of our community. Every day is a new story, full of fun for people of all ages. It's time to make your mark in our community. Thank you very much.
Next up, we have Kapil. He is a valued committee member and has helped out at numerous events. And, well, he's simply a friendly face, so let's give it up for him.
Okay. I want to say something. You ready now? You ready, guys? Okay, first thing, who likes me? Hands up. Oh, everyone likes me. It's okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a nice evening. My name is Kapil Lund. I have been volunteering volunteering for 2.5 years. Why I like helping people is to make people happy, smile, and feel more confident. To feel part of our community family. I first started to involvement after getting involved with walking football. I like helping people from children to adults. I made many new friends, such as Jeed, Ruby, Ellen, Maria, Bev, Debbie, and Terry. Also, Callum, Labour, Anjali, I think it's 2 Anjali, and Anjali, Emaan, Juhi, Haroon, Arjun, and many more of you beautiful people. I also am done family cooking club. You're welcome. I also done family cooking club with Manju and lots of another activity. Recently, I enjoyed the big local community and helping at community event. And a workshop. I really enjoyed going to the London to the bed you intend and working with our community and young volunteers. My hope and dreams for the future is to work in a job that makes me happy, also to feel more confident. I want to thank everyone who makes me feel welcome. I am proud to volunteer for Heston West, big local, and I hope to help for more years to come. Thank you, Taz, for giving me lots of support and for being kind. I want to be staying here without you help. Thank you, my friends. I am very kind and I hope you will be funny. We will be friends forever, end of the year. Thank you very much. I hope so you all enjoyed the rest of the awards evening. Thank you. I want to say something. Thank you, SMS, big local. Thank you so much. Thanks, you are very funny.
Can I have it one more? Can we have it one more time for Kapil? Amazing speech, amazing. Thank you. So our next speaker tonight, probably one of the most influential people in Big Local, apart from, Mr. Fraser. There's many words that could be used to describe, but I cannot think of one right now. Quite a few people. But can we welcome Debbie to the stage?
Thank you, everyone. I'm not sure if I can follow Kapil, to be honest, but I'll give it a go. So, thank you, Callum. I thought I'd write a little poem about my volunteering and how I got into it. So, this is what I've written. I hope you will enjoy it. Got to put my glasses on first. So, why am I here? I'm here because I'm a volunteer. It helps you to get rid of a fear, to meet new people who are not in your peer. It ignites a light when you're feeling down, to have a community with friends around. Young and old, it's a family affair. We don't judge and we don't compare. To volunteer gives you the feel-good factor. To make a difference, you could be the next actor. Film clubs, cooking, get fit for all. No experience necessary, you'll have a ball. Experience things you've not done before. Open your heart and open your door to never feeling lonely and learning new skills. A volunteer's life is full of thrills. Don't sit behind closed doors and hide. Volunteering gives you a sense of pride. We've done our best to support and care. When there's no one around, Heston West will be there. Enrich your life and have your say. Make a difference in every way. Don't sit back and watch the world go by. Be a volunteer. Go on, give it a try. Thank you, everyone. And I just want to say that all our volunteers are God's little angels. You're all sitting out there tonight, so I applaud you all. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Next, oh my god, okay. I can't reach this. Thank you. Okay. Next up is Neha Soni. Neha has inspired our young people to get involved with politics, and through volunteering for the big local, she landed a fantastic internship with our local MP. Neha is always helpful, supportive, and really cares about people. She is a role model to many young people. Please put your hands together for Neha Soni.
Hello everyone. So on my script it says, hello everyone, my name's Neha, but I'm sure you guys are all familiar with me now. So thank you to Taz for giving me the opportunity to share my volunteering story at this year's annual Heston West Big Local Award ceremony. I've been asked to give a short speech, so I'll try and keep it as short as I can. So I can remember when I first got involved with Heston West Big Local. It was for a spring clean-up day in early 2017. I had a day off work and I woke up early, which was a rare occurrence on my days off, and I went to meet Taz and all the other volunteers. I was not sure what to expect and had not given much thought to the idea of volunteering. At the time, I was working at a women's retailer and approaching my 4-year anniversary of working there. I was also studying politics and international relations. Throughout my degree, my love for politics and international relations grew. I knew that was where my passion lied. I was grateful for my job at the time, although it did not fulfill my job satisfaction. I knew I couldn't work there forever. Looking back, I'm sure the only reason I remained in retail at the time was because it was all I knew. I was comfortable there after doing it for so long. So back to the spring clean-up day. I woke up early and I wasn't sure what to expect. I was greeted by lots of friendly faces and we all united to tackle the litter of Heston. Many residents we passed were pleased to see action being taken, asking about the big green logo on our yellow tops. At the end of the day, I was so pleased I woke up early and left my house on my day off. Taz advised I start looking elsewhere for jobs, focusing on things I like. He pointed me in the direction of job searching websites and gave me the boost I needed to leave my comfort bubble. I helped frequently at Heston West Big Local events after that point. I was eager to get into politics, although I was not sure how. Taz informed me the local MP for Feltham and Heston was coming along to a consultation event, and he would introduce me to her. At that event, I met with her and told her about my degree, and we discussed politics. After the event, the MP emailed Taz with the job position she was advertising for an intern. I applied and went to a subsequent interview, not getting my hopes up. At the interview, I vividly remember speaking passionately of the work I had done at Heston West Big Local, handing over leaflets to the MP. I spoke about how I helped residents of Heston, delivering real change to the local community. 2 weeks later, I was leaving the lecture and I got a phone call. I'd gotten the internship. I have been working with the MP of Feltham and Heston for over a year now, and I can wholeheartedly say the experience has been like no other. Applying my knowledge pragmatically at the workplace helped me see firsthand how democracy is brought to life. Without my experience at Heston West Big Local, or without the advice of Taz, I never would have left the comfort of my retail job and aspired to find a job where my passion laid. I said earlier that back in 2017, I hadn't given much thought to volunteering. Now, I can confidently say that volunteering gives you time to focus on building skills that you can't gain through the education system. Again, on my script it says, I am pleased to see many of the volunteers are so young, but after seeing part 1 of the documentary, it just goes to show age doesn't matter. I'm just pleased that people are involved in such a great charity. I cannot recommend volunteering enough to those who are looking for inspiration. I know Heston West has a big future ahead and its legacy will live on in Heston forever. And as to echo from part 3 of the documentary, it's a family, so can't really beat that. Thank you.
Thank you, speakers. Now for part 3 of our Bringing It All Together documentary.
Wasn't that great, guys? Let's give it another round of applause. Okay, so next we have a couple more speakers, and then we're going to be having a short break afterwards. And make sure to be quiet while everyone's speaking. So, for our first one, we have Danielle and Harris. They've been involved in many, many events, such as cleanup days and the Romeo and Juliet performance. So let's give it up for them.
Hi, my name is Harris. I've been a volunteer for Heston West for about 2 years. I would like to say volunteering is a very good thing, as you can help your community by doing many things, such as cleanups, events and trips. If you're not part of Heston West already, just join. It's not very hard. All you need to do is start attending sessions and you're in. It's that simple. You can attend activities such as walking football, cooking and many more. Trust me, join Heston West and you won't regret it. Anyway, more about me. I am 13 years old, meaning I'm in year 9, and my birthday is on the 21st next month, 2 days before Christmas. My favourite activity at Heston West is walking football, because it's really fun and teams are always very fair. Also, I made new friends of all ages. My favourite thing to do is play football. I also like playing video games, but it's much better to play football as you can stay fit and healthy and being part of the community and is good for your mental health. To conclude, I would like to leave a message. The last 2 years of my life have been the best 2 years of my life. This is because in the last 2 years of my life, I have improved my confidence and made myself a better person. All because of Heston West. I'm sure if you get involved, you'll become much more confident than you are now. To prove my point, I can say that I was scared to make a speech last year, but look at me now. I'm confident enough to speak up in front of all of you. Also, in the summer, I played the character Paris at the Romeo and Juliet play at Redwood Estate. It was a fantastic experience working with all the other young volunteers. It's a memory I will cherish. Anyways, thank you for listening to me and have a great evening. Now I'll pass it on to my brother Daniel.
Thank you, Harris. Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm 9 years old, and I have been involved in Heston West for about a year and 3 months, and I have been enjoying it. My favorite thing is walking football, and also I've been involved in a music activity, and together we made a song called "Together We Are Stars," and that was very fun. And those who are not involved, yet you are missing out on all the fun. And I hope there will be lots of more people who will join. Will join our Heston West Big Local. I joined all because of my brother Harris, who inspired me to become a volunteer, and also as my mum, who encouraged me to get involved. My mum worked very hard to help us, and sometimes if we are lazy and we don't want to go out. However, I feel part of the community, and I got to know lots of people. And I am proud of my mum. She has really helped me and my brother, and is always pushing us. Please, can you all give a round of applause to my fantastic mum, Heston West volunteer Maria. And also, can you please give a hand to Taz? He's inspired me as well as my mum and my brother. Thank you everyone for listening to our speech. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It's a pleasure to be here.
Let's address this. How it is. Alright. Next speaker tonight is one of more influential younger volunteers. She's hosted quite a few events herself. She's hosted the crime and punishment workshop, which personally I quite enjoyed. I went to it, quite informative. Give it up for Lerin.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, my name is Lerin, and I have been volunteering at the Big Local for just over a year. Personally, I would describe myself as a very bubbly and vivacious person. Throughout the year, I have been involved in many activities such as the Community Consultation Royal Party event. I remember going around the concourse, asking each person to donate at least twice and make sure they donated. Right, Sharanjit, where are you? It was so much fun. Although I've had lots of fun, the highlight of my volunteering has definitely been running my own crime and punishment workshop. Taz had asked me to start a project, something of my own, something that I was really passionate about. At first, I was really confused, because what am I passionate about? I don't know myself. But then I realized that crime and punishment would be the perfect thing. This is because crime and punishment is an ongoing issue, which personally I believe should be tackled. I knew that my punishment would not make a difference to the whole world, but I knew that they would make a difference to the people who attended. When my workshops finally started, I was quite lucky to have quite a big crowd attending. However, sometimes there would barely be any people. Nevertheless, I was determined to give my all in every session. One of the issues I raised was sexual harassment. Although this does sound like a serious topic, I tried to deliver it as well as I could, using a number of games. Another one of the issues raised was crime in Hounslow. At this workshop, I was honoured to be joined by the ex-Deputy Mayor, Mukesh Malhotra, who is also here today, so can we have a round of applause for him? He kindly took on board many questions and made excellent contributions. Personally, this was a real confidence booster for me, and I'd like to thank him for attending. Thank you so, so much. Overall, I loved everything, and I've learned something new every session. They were filled with eagerness, confidence, and each person was just amazing, and I'd like to thank everyone who came. As well as my workshop, Heston West has given me an amazing opportunity to grow as a person. Before, I used to be one of those people who was always on my phone, and I actually mean this, I was always on my phone. And then when I joined Heston West, it gave me amazing opportunities, and I really got lots out of it. I've seen a correlation between Heston West and my education. I've seen that my grades have been going up ever since I've joined Heston West, and I hope it will continue to do so. I would also like to give a mention to my amazing parents, who honestly cannot thank them enough for doing lots of stuff for me. Unfortunately, they cannot be here, but I want to give a round of applause for them as well. Overall, this has been an absolute pleasure. I love the Big Local, and I love volunteering. In the future, I don't know what I want to be yet, but I want to grow up to be a kind-hearted person and leave an impact on this world, regardless of what profession I go into. I want to thank you all for listening to my speech, and I hope it wasn't boring. And a special mention to Taz for being so, so amazing and helping me throughout this journey. So a round of applause for Taz, guys. And thank you for listening to my speech. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Next up is Wally. Wally's journey has been an interesting one. He first got involved with our multi-sports and walking football, and since has helped support a number of events. Wally is a leader in the making through the Big Local. He has had many opportunities to learn new skills and gain new experiences. Wally will be speaking about the knife crime issues young people are facing and what he believes we need to do about it. So please let's welcome Wally to the stage, everyone.
What Lerin said about what Lerin said about crime and punishment, it actually really smoothly gets into this topic here. So, ladies and gentlemen, My name is Adewole Agboola, and I'm 15, and I go to Cranford Community College. So, I have like a quick poll for everyone. Hands up if you have a knife at home. Anyone, do you have a knife at home? Hands up if you have a knife at home. That's a lot of people, okay? Okay, and if I told you a young boy started calling you names, would you use that same knife to stab him? I don't think so. Here's a little statistic here. In the last 5 years, New York has surpassed London in murders. If you're not surprised yet, because after all, New York is one of the top 5 most dangerous states in America. So how would you feel if I said to you, London has doubled the murders of New York in 2018? It's serious. And most of them happen right under your noses. Where? So, who's heard of these places or even been to these places? Shepherd's Bush, Croydon, Westminster, Richmond. Well, if you have any of these, do you have any family in these places? And if yes, how would you feel if I told you that these are the top 5 murder hotspots in London? But really, what breaks my heart is that the majority of men that are dying are young black men, aged 14 to 18. They had or have a future. You're seeing future doctors, physios, mathematicians, teachers dying on the streets in front of you. I know people that carry knives, unfortunately. It's upsetting. I think about losing them every day, but when I ask him, why do you carry that? He always tells me it's because he wants to face his fears head on. And I told him there's no shame in running. Because if your life is at risk, there's no shame in running. And here's a few facts. In London, there's 40,000 knife-related incidents reported to the police. There have been 1,300 stabbings in London alone, with 513 being fatal. 250 knives and swords have been taken by the police in London in 1 week. That's only 1 week. Just remember, for every action, there's a consequence. By stabbing someone, you might have got rid of an up or a phone for you adults, but you've walked yourself into a 15 to life year sentence. 15 years is a long time. I'm not even 15 yet. Let's be aware of what's going on. Talk to your children about carrying knives. Talk to your friends. If you hear anything about stabbing or witness a stabbing, please report the police, because you might have just saved a life or put a murderer in jail. And finally, however, by getting involved with volunteering, I realized this is the best way for young people to use all their energy into something good and productive. I've been helping out with the multi-sports on Saturdays. Originally, I was a participant, but as I grew older and taller, I wanted to help out, and I really enjoyed doing so. Also, I attended walking football, but at first, I must admit, I was a bit of a handful. I kept causing trouble. However, with the support and the guidance and the belief I was given by the big local, I believe I've improved a lot, which this is why I'm standing here today. So I want to encourage young people to put their knife down and instead get involved with your community. It doesn't have to be many hours, just small starts can really make a difference. I am proud to be a part of Heston West Big Local, and I want to thank everyone who supported me and believed in me. Good evening, everyone.
Next up, we have Mario. Mario is a fun-loving character who is loved by many, and he's participated in many events and is a valued member of our team. And just to let you know, dessert is being served at the back if you want it. And so let's give it up for Mario.
Hello, my name is Morris Bata, like they said, and I will be telling you my experience in the Heston West Local. One thing that really impacted me is going on stage and just having fun all together with people and trying to welcome people to join Heston West Local as a community. One thing I've been taking part of is the clubs that my mum started doing. That was really fun to do. I like working with the little children, and I even got some help by Kirsty, and she also liked to participate in the activities we did in Fun Club. Another thing I love to do is a clean-up day, especially on Valentine's, when we went around the neighborhood and gave flowers to everyone. Once there was this really nice lady who opened the door. She spoke about her husband, who was very unwell. We listened, and afterwards she said, "This was the best day seeing you all. Thank you. This made us feel really happy for her and myself." Summer school was the best experience as a child. Having so much fun every day and meeting new people every year gives me so much joy. Also going on fun trips that Rachel set up for us. Thanks, Rachel, that was so much fun. Romeo and Juliet was my performance that I did. It took a long 2 hard months, I think, and at the end, me and my fellow actors did really well and had fun. I would not be able to do it if Hadiel was not here, so a big thanks to him too. I played the act of the apothecary, so I had to act mischievous when it came to my part. Everyone there had so much fun and loved what they played. We did have a few ups and downs, but otherwise it was fantastic. Last thing before I go, I haven't added this to my speech, but I would like to give a huge thank to Taz, who, if he wasn't here, I wouldn't be here either. So thank you, Taz. A round of applause for him. Thank you all for listening. Have a nice evening.
Our next speaker, he's an avid member of the film club, you know, probably one of the best editors I've seen, apart from my sister, you know. Well, she made me say that, by the way. But he's funny, you know, possibly funnier than Callum, gotta say. But Amadeus, you're dedicated, come up to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amadeus and I am 13. I would like to share my journey with you because I am proud of what we have achieved as a community. I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity and thank you all for making my journey with Heston West Big Local special. I first joined in 2016 by attending multi-sports, but when it stopped for the summer break, it didn't end there. In the summer, there were plenty of activities to get stuck in with. The first thing I had to go with was youth filmmaking. I was a bit shy back when I first started. I didn't know anyone, and I had no idea about anything to do with filmmaking. If you imagine someone who just sits in a room and stares, that's kind of what I was like, except I was growing, not in size, obviously. I was growing as a film editor and producer. I also made a lot of friends along the way. Some of the things that helped me grow, as there were plenty of them, were going to the BFI and meeting Amit Channa, who acted in Bend It Like Beckham, going to Sky Studios in police vans without being arrested, litter picking in the local community, helping to plan a local park, event planning, going on community trips, campaigning against knife crime, raising social awareness of different issues, and writing a song and making a music video for it. I was even privileged enough to have a debate in the Grimmins Room in Parliament with our lovely MP, Seema Malhotra, who was a big supporter of Heston West Big Local. We were even in the newspaper after that. All my friends at school were saying that I'm famous, and I'm only 13. The thing that makes me most proud of being a member of Heston West Big Local is the community spirit. Our neighbours, who we may have only said hello to on the street, we suddenly see them in a different light. We get to know their personalities, their characters and the kindness they show others. Heston West, especially Taz, brings us all together and it has a huge benefit to our local community. All these experiences have changed not only my self-confidence, but also confidence in others. Heston West Big Local has motivated me to help others and do good, and I hope to see you all shortly at the community choir rehearsals, no shying away. I only have a few words to summarise this, and I'm sure you know the words very well. Together we are stars. Thank you.
Next up is Lavelle. Lavelle is one of our newest volunteers. Having recently moved into the area, she has already made a positive impact to the Big Local and also made lots of new friends. Always smiling, supportive and kind. Please give it up to Lavelle.
really nervous. Hi everybody. I hope you're enjoying your evening so far. I'm really excited to be standing here and telling you my story. When I first started getting involved in the Big Local, I was 15 years old and new to the area. I didn't have any friends, and at the time I wasn't in education. Although I was lucky to be around supportive and loving family, I still felt frustrated, lonely and incomplete. This was a very challenging time for me. All of a sudden, one day, my mum found a booklet, but it wasn't just an ordinary booklet. It was the Big Local. My mum read out all of the fun, exciting activities it had to offer, such as the music school, the summer school and the media club. This made me feel busy and active, and I was excited to meet new people. I first got involved in the media club, and this is where I met Brooke, Rhys and Amadeus. I've come to realise that this club is the core of the Big Local. I then experienced going to Parliament, and this is where I met the MP of Heston and Feltham, and soon after I was involved in the summer school with Bounce Theatre. And with the support and encouragement of Taz and Rachel, I also attended the music school as well. We made a song together called Together We Are Stars, and I'm now proud that this song represents our community. I've also been involved with the community events representing our youth action team, and this is where I've come to meet a lot of wonderful individuals like Samita, Anjali, Juhi, Megha, Harpreet, Mozam, and I would never forget my dance buddy Ruby, and Lily, who never fails to make me laugh. If I could sum up my experiences in the last 5 months of being part of this Big Local, has been eye-opening, different and new. And now I feel motivated, ambitious and inspired to do more for our community. I've seen the change in me, and I like to see the change in others. I'd like to thank my parents for the support they have given me, and Taz for supporting me also. I'd like to thank all of you for being part of my community family. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your evening.
Thank you to all our speakers. Let's give them all one last round of applause. So we're now going to be screening our new music video, Together We Are Stars. And during this time, you can have a break, go to the toilet and relax. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. To the stage, the chair of the London Borough of Hounslow, Standing Council on Religious Education. He will be presenting awards to our volunteers this evening. Please give Dr. Singh a round of applause. We will be calling out the award winners in each category to the stage and then pause to take a group photo. For those who wish to have an individual photo with Dr. Ranveer Singh with your award, you may do after the ceremony has finished. This way we can get through everyone in a good time. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll start off with the Heston West Big Local Community Work Experience Award. The following young people have been awarded for their extraordinary contribution to work experience for the Heston West Big Local. Taz describes them as simply awesome and incredibly kind-hearted young people, with a clear passion for helping others and a truly remarkable role models for other young people in our community. Serena Lola. Juhi Kumra. Okay. Megha Dahdrai. Anjali Kumar. Harpreet Kaur. Abbie McFerran. Shariq Ahmed. Simran Bangar. And that's it. Okay.
Next up is the Big Local and Zero Plus Culture, Theatre and Education Awards. The following young people have been awarded for the Okay. Next up is the Big Local and Zero Plus Culture, Theatre and Education Awards. The following young people have been awarded for their involvement in the Big Local Romeo and Juliet production, which took place in summer. In addition, they inspired the community through live performance. The play was co-directed by Juhi, Kumra and Huzayma Khamis, and despite some challenges through their journey and last-minute dropouts, they persevered, and so did the young people, to deliver a wonderful performance outside on the Redwood Estate. Let's give it up to Juhi, Kumra, Huzayma Khamis,
Hey, Huzayma.
Labour Nisa, Brooke Smith, Hannah Sharif, Saeed Jaffrey, Emaan Jora, Emaan Saleem, Anjali Palmer, Sharanjit Kaur, Maria Zapata, Haris Sethi, Callum Wills, Rajveer Singh, and Madathir Ahmed. Okay. Next, we have the Hester West Big Local Young Person Contribution Community Awards. The following young people have been awarded for their valued community contribution, support, and great effort for the Hester West Big Local. Rihanna Lukka, Aryan Palmer, Daniel Sethi, Vijay Lons, Farrell Jeetla, Keanu Jeetla, Bhavjot Kaur, Calvin Poon, Crystal Williams, Pandora Williams, Amir Hamza Hamid, Taran Lal, Biansha Kapoor, James Rose, Amrita Tar, Caitlin Poon, Ryan Arnold, Ola, how do you say it? Agboola, Krishna Kumra, and Lacey Smith.
Oh, Sarah's campus. We're going to sit in the fast now. Just say it. After this, how long?
Oh shit.
How do you actually say your first name? No, first name. Ola. Ola.
It's so obvious now. Hola. Hola, Krista. Oh, he's recording. What is he still recording? Us.
No.
He's recording this way. Is he?
Next up is the Hester West Big Local Young Person Community Volunteer Award. The following young people have been awarded for their valued contribution, commitment, and community spirit for the Hester West Big Local. Wally Agboola, Arjun Odedra, Rajveer Singh, Shariq Ahmed, Huzayma Khamis, Maria Ali, Mirza, Zainab Hussain, Rajan Sandhu, Samita, Haris Sethi, Lavelle Nandita, Iman Jora, Emaan Saleem, and Sanjay Suresh.
Don't get that off, man.
This year, we're extremely proud to say that local young people have been the driving force behind our success and in bringing it all together. The following young volunteers have gone the extra 10 miles, from running activities, events, and participating in our programs. These young people are truly star role models for our current and future generation. And so, I present the Heston West Big Local Young Person Star Community Awards. Callum Wills, Anjali Palmer, Brooke Smith, Lerin Bajaj, Labour Nisar, Mario Zabata, Kasi Poon, Sharanjit Kaur, Anjali Kumar, Megha Dahdrai, Rhys Jones, Haroon Lukka, Serena Lola, Harpreet Kaur, Juhi Kumra, Abbie McFerran, Simran Bangar, Ahmed Jeetla, and that's it.
Contrary to popular myth, the Big Local isn't run just by Taz. The Hester West Big Local is led and steered by local volunteers. All our volunteers play a vital and important role in helping shape and determine the Big Local vision, strategies and goals. We would like to thank everyone for their hard work, commitment and passion to help improve our community. First up is the Hester West Big Local Star Community Volunteer Award. The following people have been awarded for their outstanding contribution, commitment and community spirit for the Hester West Big Local. Lily Poon, Alexandra Montoya, Jit Lukka, Maria Abbie, Yasmin Lukka, Alan Fraser, Hitendra Palmer, Bhavashri Palmer, Rachel Smith, Kapil Lund, Ruby Barrage, Kailash Barrage, Jane Coker, Debbie Nord, Terry Nord, Jagdeep Jeetla, Anna Jeetla, Neha Soni. Arfan Razak, Nimesh Patani, and Davina McCoy. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Did I say that?
Wait, let's put our stuff in a pile.
I just call it that.
Yeah.
I should have said that, but I said about it. Oh well.
Clearly, no one's paying attention.
Switch that off just for the photo. The PowerPoint.
Is this one you have to do?
I might have to have somebody who's crashed on the front.
Yeah.
Come forward as much as you can. Let people crash on the back.
You okay, Terry?
Yeah. Taz, can we arrange for that to be switched off? Because we've got kind of like half the people's faces. Don't have to do it. Alright, cool. Right,
Do I say that? Shall we just, I'll say that and then you can.
Oh, you didn't say it?
No, you
just cut it. Just say cut it. Just tell them.
Anjali.
No. Sorry,
say cut.
Okay. It's going well, but I'm tired. Yeah, it's tiring. And so we present the Mayor of Heston West Award 2018. Next, we would like to welcome Sharanjit Kaur to the stage to accept this honour to represent our community as the next Mayoress of Heston West.
Local Partnership Awards. This award has been given to Rachel Doherty at Bounce Theatre. Rachel is an inspiration, always bubbly and full of joy and determined to make things happen. We can't thank her enough for everything she has done. Therefore, this award presents our gratitude to her and Bounce Theatre for an amazing work they have done. Let's give it up to Rachel.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Community Group Award. This award has been given to the Heston Action Group for their outstanding contribution and inspirational effort in transforming our local community. The group has quickly made a number of changes to help improve the look and feel of our area, with focus on reducing and eliminating rubbish from our streets and estates with regular cleanups. Please warmly welcome Heston's Action Group representative and lead Ma to the stage to collect this award.
Thank you very much, everyone. We are feeling really grateful that you are nominated us and give us a prize, because you are the real ones that inspire us, and we really like the job you're doing, so we'll want to be you. Thank you.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Honorary Community Group Award. This award has been given to the Heston Residents Association in recognition and tribute to all the HRA volunteers over the last 90 years, to 1928 to 2018, and they have been awarded for their outstanding contribution to all residents living in Heston. Please welcome David Blackett, the Chair of Heston Residents Association, to receive this award.
Good evening. Thank you very much indeed. Heston Residents Association, as you heard, was established in 1928 on the back of the building of the Great West Road, and we're still running strong, even though we had to, as it were, backpedal a bit during the Second World War. But this has been a momentous year for Heston Residents Association. On June the 2nd, we were recommended for the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service 2018. And a group of us travelled up to the city on September the 11th to receive that award from the Queen's representative, the Lord Lieutenant. So we've got 90 years behind us. We've got the Queen's Award behind us. We had recognition from the local MP, Seema Malhotra. And in the council chamber in September, at a full meeting of the Hounslow Council, we received a plaque from the Mayor of Hounslow. Now this evening, this really is the icing on the cake as far as I and the association is concerned. And thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much for your hospitality this evening. And also, well done, Heston West Big Local. And I know that Taz Verdi is a very popular figure tonight, but I'm... But well done, Taz, and thank you very much for your leadership for Heston West Big Local. Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay. Now it's wait. What? Now it's the award. Yeah. Now it's the award we've been all waiting for: the Brian Clark Community Leader of the Year Awards and Brian Clark Young Community Leader of the Year. This award is in recognition and celebration for exceptional leadership and helping transforming communities and lives. To win this special award, we've asked the community to nominate their big local hero. And to our amazement, we've received many of nominations, and tonight we present to you your community heroes for 2018.
This award is dedicated in the memory of the late Brian Clark, our community hero. Brian Clark was the only original Heston West Big Local member who is still active on the board and was a devoted member of the community. He was a governor at both Berkeley Primary and Cranford Community College, and an active member of Brabazon Estate and Heston Residents Association. Last year, the first award winners were Juhi, Kumra and Haroon, Lukka, joint for the Young Leader Awards, and Rachel Smith for the Adult Leader Award. Brian was passionate about the community he served, and without his drive and determination, Heston West Big Local may well never have got off the ground. Brian sadly passed away in March 2017, aged 84.
Now please give a warm welcome to Brian's daughter Debbie Siminson and son Darrell Clark to present the winners of the Brian Clark Award. First up, the Brian Clark Community Leader of the Year Awards. This award is presented to Sarah Williams. Unfortunately and sadly, Sarah was unable to attend tonight. So please welcome Labour Nisar to the stage to collect the award on behalf of Sarah.
Now for the Brian Clark Young Community Leader of the Year 2018 award. This award is presented to Callum Wills.
congratulations to our amazing award winners. You guys deserve it. Big thanks to Dr. Ranveer Singh and Debbie Simpson and Darrell Clark for presenting the awards. Now I'll pass you on to our chair, Mr. Alan Fraser, for a few words about this evening's celebration.
Okay, before I say a few words, I'd actually like to invite Dr. Ranveer Singh up on stage just to see how he's felt about the evening.
So thank you for giving me that opportunity, Alan. When I was invited, I felt duty-bound to accept. And this evening, at the beginning of the evening, Taz kind of frightened me somewhat by saying he'd been looking me up on Google and trying to find out something about my background. That's very secret, so I'm glad you didn't find anything. But at one point in my life, I did do a lot of volunteering. And so I was just filled with awe, absolute admiration and awe, and deeply humbled and very proud of all the adult volunteers here this evening. I thought that was just astonishing, and I'd like to lead a round of applause just for all the adult volunteers. The other part of my life, the part that's better known, is my role as a teacher. And I was actually a teacher at Cranford Community College. And I couldn't have felt more proud to be here tonight than looking at all these young people, amazing young people, giving some of the most astonishing speeches, so well spoken, so confident, articulate, succinct. I can't speak highly enough of them. And equally, can you please give them a round of applause? And something like this does not happen without a certain degree of leadership, drive, ambition. And I've heard a certain name mentioned many, many times this evening. And I think Taz is just obviously a mind-blowing person. And the other person who I know has something to do with all this, the chairperson, is Mr. Fraser. So I'm not going to, well, we should celebrate both of them. Please, thank you, Taz. Thank you very much.
I think one thing that I've learned is that actually Taz, I think I'm going to speak first because it was the same last year. Everything I was going to say had actually been said far more eloquently by other people. But I would like to just sort of remind everyone that you know, there are 150 big local areas, and I think we're the best. I think we're the best for a particular reason. And that particular reason was really, really evident and really strong this evening, which is the young people. And we made a decision very early on in Heston West Big Local that we would invest in our young people because they, you know, I know it's a bit of a cliche, but they really are our future and they really are our hope. And I'm really optimistic because we've got so many fantastic young people. So, I would like to thank Dr. Ranveer Singh for being our chair of SACRI, for being our special guest. And again, special thank you to Debbie and Darrell for your continued support. Another group that I think really do deserve a mention is the Heston West Big Local Committee, because we wouldn't function without them. Their strategic leadership, their guidance, and really it's that which enables these amazing things to happen. So I'd like you all, I think you are all standing up actually at the back there, but I'd like you to take a bow. And sorry, Ruby, down the front, sorry, missed you. Okay. And Ava, yeah, sitting down now. Then of course, there's Taz. And words. And really, words can't really describe what Taz means to the big local. His drive, his enthusiasm, his energy, and really is really quite remarkable. It really is quite remarkable. And we're so lucky to actually have Taz working with us. So I think you've been a little bit quiet. So I think we need to give an even bigger cheer for Taz. As you've seen, last year has just been, every year it gets better and better and better. And I'm really confident that next year is just going to be stunning. We've been running legacy workshops, 3 legacy workshops this year, thinking about, what's the future going to be for Heston West Big Local? And one of the things that I was really struck about was actually the consensus among people, what they wanted, and in particular about actually spreading the Heston West Big Local model to other areas and helping other areas to be successful. And so we're going to be working over the coming year, setting ourselves up as a charity, as Taz mentioned. We've got a project name of Arch, because roughly the areas that we're going to work in on the map almost looks like an arch. We've had to bend it a little bit, but it will work. And so we're really, really enthusiastic about sort of working and taking our model, helping other people's in actual fact be successful. We started the evening reflecting on the magnificent contribution that Maria Pedro had made to our community and the wider world. And I'd like to end the evening by again reflecting on Maria. Although I knew her, I had no idea of the challenges she faced and what she had achieved. It's a mark of the person that she wanted, wherever possible, that the cause that she was working on was the story and the focus, and not her. But hers is an inspirational story, and it deserves to be told and heard. Her courage, resilience, and determination are key characteristics that we want to develop in young people. With that in mind, we've been considering what we could do to commemorate Maria and create a living legacy. We've started to have discussions with Philip, her husband, about using our talented filmmakers to create a documentary about Maria's life and develop some educational resources for schools to go alongside. Philip is actually really delighted. He knows about the Heston West Big Local. He wanted to come this evening, but it's so soon after Maria's death that he's going and spending some time with his family in Stockholm. But he's really supportive of this project, and he will help us to engage with some of the most amazing people that she encountered in her life. And I mean, there are some really, really amazing people. I don't want to tell you more because I don't want to spoil the film. But it will be a stellar cast and a storyline that will have Hollywood knocking on our doors. In the meantime, I would like to raise a glass, if you have a glass, to Maria and say thank you and wish you all the best for the coming exceptionally exciting year to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming this evening. It's a fantastic evening, and last year I think we ran over about an hour and a half. This year only 29 minutes, so we're improving each year. That's it, fantastic. I just want to call Labour to the stage. I want to give some awards just for our presenters this evening. So let's give it up to Serena, Anjali, Rhys and Samita to the stage for their hard effort today. Thank you guys. So the final word really should be fitting that it's me tonight. I want to say that I'm very proud to be leading the Heston West Big Local. It's a stunning project and it allows us a flexibility and an opportunity for us to make real changes without bureaucracy, to make things happen quickly and for make people to feel inspired, motivated, and today's turnout just shows you how much people care about their community, but also to improve themselves. Whether you're a 9-year-old child or a 90-year-old adult, it doesn't really matter. You're coming to improve yourself and feel part of something. And today, everyone here is part of our family. You're part of my family. And I feel privileged to be here as well. And seeing all the young people speak and the adults, it makes me appreciate all the work that we have done, but also proud of the efforts that we've done over the years. You know, 3 years is, in a span of things, it's quite a short time, but we have achieved quite a lot in 3 years, coming to our 4th year. And I'm sure that in many years to come, that our young people and adults will grow to become people who really, really care about the community, to encourage more people than their neighbours. So my last thing tonight is, if you've got any friends, family, neighbours, or those people that who might live near you, but you don't have but you haven't had a chance to talk to them yet, please do say hello to them when you see in the street. Talk about Heston West Big Local. Talk about all you do, because in all, it's a word of mouth. It's the most powerful tool of marketing. Not flyers, leaflets, videos, etc. They're all nice, but it's you guys. You guys here are the ones that can sell this, can encourage more volunteers to get involved, to make more new leaders for today and for tomorrow. So let's end it now with a round of applause for everyone in this room. Thank you, and good night.
We're always on the lookout for new members, so if you'd like to make films with a difference, visit the Heston West Big Local website and book online.